Alright, so learning how to count from 20 to 30. You are going to be required to count all the way from 1 to 30 by the time that we take our unit test on Friday. The numbers are a very big part of both our unit test as well as your final exam, so it's going to be really important that you know these really well. However, 20 to 30 is super easy because just like in English, counting really honestly anything above 20 is super easy as long as you know how to count from 1 to 10. So we're just going to take our tens digit, so in this case we'll say 20, and then say whatever the ones digit is, so 22, 27, etc. The only exception to this is the number 21. Every single time that you see a 1, so like 21, 31, 41, 51, etc., the French are going to emphasize that they're putting these numbers together this way by putting the word a, meaning and, between both numbers. So you're going to say 20, 20 and 1. After that, then we're going to use a hyphen instead, showing that we're connecting the 20 to the 2. So let's look at what those numbers actually look like. So we have to be able to start with 20, which was of course 20. You should already have this one in your notes. 20. 21. 21. There's that A that we were just talking about. Notice the difference in pronunciation. 20, 21. This is a particular pronunciation trick that we're going to talk about in the next unit, but it's called liaison. And it's when we are going to smash our first two words together and pretend like it's one great big word. Because 21 is pretty hard to say, and 21 is substantially easier. So 20, 21, 22. We're going back to the 20 pronunciation because there's no more A. We've replaced it with a hyphen. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then finally we start a new tens digit with 30. We do hear that T because E is our final letter, so we have to pronounce it. 30. From here, you actually could count using the exact same pattern. 31, 32, 33, 34, so on and so forth. However, at least by Friday, you're required to get all the way up to 30.